It was 33 degrees Celsius in Phoenix when M.J. DeMarco had his revelation. Staring at a shiny Lamborghini, he realized something that would change his life forever. Waiting decades to live rich was never going to cut it. That realization lit a spark, a promise to himself. I'm not going to grow old before my life begins. Hello, I am Alloy, and welcome to AudiofyBooks, where you will find excellent audio summaries of books in a very easy and interesting way. If you want to learn from new books, do subscribe to the channel. Let's get started with today's book. Imagine 3 roads laid out before you at a dimly lit fork. One is the sidewalk, the next the slow lane, and the third the fast lane. Most people wander aimlessly on the sidewalk, living paycheck to paycheck, drowning in consumerism. Then there's the slow lane, the safe path. Go to college, work hard, save diligently, invest in index funds, and maybe retire at 65. But that's just too slow, and for DeMarco, unacceptable. Now picture the fast lane, where you take control, leverage systems, and break the mold. It's built on entrepreneurship, not flashy startups with zero revenue, but real businesses that solve problems, scale, and put you at the driver's seat. You're not selling time. You're crafting a vehicle of wealth. DeMarco shares his own journey. He started with nothing, hustled in tech, launched online businesses that generated 6-figure monthly incomes, and sold them by age 33. He learned that wealth isn't just income. It's health, relationships, and freedom. So, how do you build a fast-lane business? DeMarco gives us next the 5 commandments. Need: find a real problem to solve. Entry: avoid low-barrier copycat businesses. Control: don't rely on third parties. Scale: can it grow massively? And time: is it not tied to your clock? Then comes the law of affection. Your wealth grows in direct proportion to how many people you affect and how intensely. Serve more people, serve them better, and serve again and again, and your income scales accordingly. But wait, don't mistake fast lane for get rich easy. DeMarco warns against that illusion. Speed doesn't mean no effort. It means focused, intelligent effort. You must be comfortable burning the midnight oil, experimenting, testing, and iterating every step of the way. Let's break down his wealth equation. Wealth equals net profit plus asset value. Net profit comes from selling products or services. Asset value is the business or brand you build. You want both. And building systems like franchises, software, distribution platforms makes your business function like a money tree, generating income without your constant input. DeMarco paints vivid contrasts. On the slow lane, your income is trapped by an employer, susceptible to market fluctuations, job cuts, and economic downturns. You save 10%, hope you get a 5% return, and pray you don't outlive your money. It's a hope-driven game. The fast lane flips that story. You're the architect. You control pricing, value, distribution. You dictate the game. You build systems that replicate your efforts at scale, like publishing an ebook that sells while you sleep. There are no shortcuts, just math and execution. DeMarco repeats, ideas are pawns, execution is king. You might have $1 billion idea, but if you don't deliver, nothing happens. Conversely, a good idea done well can be a goldmine. He also emphasizes feedback. Complaints aren't insults. They're free insights into unmet needs. Pay attention, adapt, and create solutions from what people tell you. And about money mindset, don't confuse price with value. Affordability means a purchase doesn't hurt your lifestyle. If something stings, it's not affordable. Smart entrepreneurs price for value and scalability. But what about risk? DeMarco reframes risk as ignorance. Proper preparation reduces risk. He encourages calculated risk-taking. Launch, test, pivot based on data, not fear. Throughout the book, MJ peppers analogies, chess pieces, execution, marketing, scale, vehicles and roads, and money trees. He talks about the difference between being a product and having a product. Only the latter frees your time. He pulls no punches, criticizing mainstream financial advice as dogmatic. He calls it the get-rich-slow trap. Trade time for money. Let others control your means, and count on stock markets to bail you out decades later. In contrast, the fast lane is about living today, not waiting for some dim future. Live rich now means you structure your work so you can enjoy moments with family, travel, create, and not postpone life till retirement. His roadmap chapters guide you through choosing an idea, validating need, building control and scale, and automating or delegating to make the business self-sustaining. One striking emotional moment, DeMarco recounts the time his engineer friend died suddenly. That loss taught him, life is unpredictable. You can't wait. You must act, now. The narrative crescendos. You visualize waking up on your own terms, working on things that matter, and financially free in a decade, not at 65. Not through magic, but through system, sweat, and strategy. The Millionaire Fastlane is more than a book. It's a mindset shift. It forces you to ask, will I be an employee riding someone else's wave, or an architect building my own road? Will I settle for a slow dream, or fast forward to freedom? DeMarco ends with a challenge. Ditch societal scripts, embrace control, and live life on your own terms. Wealth is not a lottery. It's a formula. And the road is open, but only if you dare to drive.